Hi, I'm FibiWard, I'm 17 years old and I'm type 1 diabetic, and I'm the author of No Added Sugar, and this is my third video blog for Diabetes Week. Today has been my first day back at college after study leave, and having just finished most of my AS level exams, I thought that today I would talk about stress. When you've got diabetes, stress can really affect your blood sugar levels. And I always think it's really ironic how often the times that you most want your blood sugar levels to behave so you can focus on the exam or the presentation or the interview or whatever you're doing, they are the most unpredictable usually, I find. The reason for this is because when you're stressed, your body produces adrenaline, and this can affect your blood sugar in two ways. First of all, it can kickstart the fight or flight response, which causes glycogen to be released into your bloodstream, which obviously makes your blood sugar level go higher. But also it can interact with your insulin to make your blood sugar levels fall. Because of these two completely opposite effects that stress can have on you, usually it's kind of difficult to know exactly what your blood sugar levels are going to do. Me personally, I find that they usually tend to fall when I'm stressed, but sometimes they can also go high, especially if I'm high to start with. One way that I cope with this, if I'm doing an exam or something, say I've got an exam after lunch, if I don't really know whether I should take insulin or take dextrose, I'll kind of do something in the middle, which is, for instance, if I've got an exam after lunch, I will reduce my lunchtime insulin by about 1 unit or something like that. And that way I've got some insulin, so I shouldn't go too high, but also I've got a bit more carbohydrate than I theoretically should need, and so I shouldn't go low either. In the last lot of exams that I've had, my AS levels, my blood sugar has been between 5 and 10 millimoles during the exams, so that's working for me at the moment. But yeah, I think it's different for different people. Different people respond differently to stress with their sugar levels, and also the circumstances can affect things as well. There are just so many factors with diabetes that can influence your blood sugar levels, and stress is one of those, which is sometimes difficult to predict how it's going to affect your blood sugar levels. I think diabetes is a learning curve, and sometimes, especially with things like stress and other things that can affect your blood sugars, it can be hard to predict exactly what they're going to do. But I think with planning and with thinking about things in advance, and also with experience, you do learn to be able to control them. I do think diabetes is a big learning curve, and I've definitely not finished learning about it yet. I'll be doing another blog tomorrow, so I'll see you then.